Okay. That's not
Mr. Andrew Boldness, I'm here today seeking some form justice from you or maybe the state. I'm here to ask for help to do this. I'm here today because my daughter, Nzinga Kande Skin, she has been victimized by the police, very much victimized. She had some money in the police the other day. She got locked up, she got a court date. She got fined, but because of a misunderstanding, the fine wasn't paid, but she ended up at the lockup, even though eventually the fine was paid and she came out. But Mr. Holness, my problem is, my daughter is 19 years of age. From she born until the 22nd of July, she is a Rasta. She goes relaxed from she born until that day. And she got locked up and a police corporal down at the Fort Pass police station, her name is Constable Michelle, she trimmed my daughter's locks. I'm gonna like to know the reason why. I'm gonna ask me to like some justice. We can't live with this, I'm not gonna live with this. This is not in the 60s. Rasta have contributed so much to society. Why are we still being stigmatized? Why did this lady cut my daughter locks? Me I beg you, please, me I ask you to help me to get some justice. Me can't live with this. My daughter go crazy. My daughter is going crazy. Me I ask for some justice. Me need some justice.
Okay, Mr. Prime Minister, these police officers, they are acting as if they are so much rights and nobody else have rights. Only the police have rights. Because I was coming from school one afternoon, sitting in a taxi with about 4 other persons. 2 police officers came and said they want to remove one man out of the taxi. And he had a pepper spray. Because the man was defiant, he pepper spray in the car, pepper spray in the car. I was there standing. I got so upset because I had on my mask. I was not breaking any law, any rule because they said we're supposed to wear a mask. I had on my mask and the man never have on a mask. I just spray pepper spray in the car, so I was there upset and talking for my right because I know my right as a human. And the police officer claimed that I disrespected him, so he was gonna fine me. He was gonna charge me. While I was there, he handcuffed me. I was there. Can't see out of my eye because they pepper spray me. Pepper spray burning me on my hands, in my eyes, irritating my eyes.
Now go back to all of that because you need to talk about how you then trim your locks in a hoodie, Jamaica.
Well, listen, I am so mad. I am traumatized because of the situation. I'm feeling as if I have no rights. I want justice out of it. I'm 19 years of age. I cut my ear for some silly reason. You don't have any reason to cut my ear. Right now I'm going through so much trauma. I don't understand this. I do not understand why this lady has to cut my ear. Is my ear a problem? Is my ear a problem? God, she not have no right to cut me ear. No right she not have to cut me ear. And then after she cut me ear, she have a behave as if she have right. So I want to know now if only police have rights and civilians do not have any rights. Or me as a Rastafarian do not have any right at all. Because I see inmates in there have a land with a reason down here and I don't see them go cut her ear. But me will come in and a sister locks and an extension me put on and locks me having and you cut me ear. I want to know the reason. Because when I asked her, I said, why she cut me hair, she said, do not ask me anything. And she kissed her teeth, bring me to the cell and lock me. So I need answers. We need answers. We need justice. This is not right. This is no right. This is not right. This is not right. You just to all me feel on my perspective, to all me and look on it, me just feel like as if I'm nothing or nobody. Because you cut me here for no reason. You can't explain to me why you cut me here.
You take a part of my identity. Why?
She has taken so much things from me. She take my joy, sanity, everything. She took a lot from me. May I tell you? My ear is a part of me. A woman's ear is her beauty. And you take away so much from me. A woman's ear is her beauty. You take away so much from me. Why? What reason you have to cut me ear? And you have to behave as if you don't care. As if you can't do anything and you can't get to it. And you can't do anything and you just go so.
Me are free. God know me are free. Why? Why this? Corporal punishment is something where you say you want to come out or you want to get rid of. But me I tell you beside all this, me I tell you the truth you God love. If me go on station and my daughter tell me say the police then beat her, I mean I more have an understanding because me know say when she gets angry, sometimes she behave away. But come on man, you cut her locks, you take away her identity, you try to trample on her character, you play mind game with her. You don't even know the situation and the state of my daughter's mind or her well-being, and you cut her locks, you know where it was. My daughter went through traumas already where she tried to kill herself. And you come bring back my daughter to a state as this. Come on, man. We need some form of justice and we need some answers. And we don't get an answer for this company. We know never man. And when we say mad, we talk about literally mental mad because it's a field for insanity. Why you do this? Why you do this?
This is the Cutting Edge on RFM. We're there with you on next Wednesday night. So you know, if you know you were going by now with the 19-year-old woman, you must have lived somewhere else. You see that tape that we just played a while ago with the woman and her daughter talk about the situation. And the mother plead to Andrew Wellness. We will keep playing that tape there, you know. It's like how them play a popular song. And so we have to play that tape there, you know. We have played that tape there that it can ring out. That whosoever must hear it, have to hear it. Because they must hear it by now, you know. They must hear it by now. The people speak. The people shout out loud. But that is not the whole of the thing. That is just part of the issue. Because we can't make it just dead so. You understand? We have to go beyond that. And the beyond that what me talk about is that police woman must go to prison. She must lose her work. She must go to prison. Without a doubt, I hear the police, when name Anderson say, somebody like that shouldn't be in the police force. Not the exact words, but it's similar. So I don't know how them no fire her yet or take her yet. That police woman must be fired. Now that me I say. And we hear that the sister get a lawyer who want to yell up the bridging who are going to defend her, but we all have to defend it because right now, this is not 1966. This is not 1963. This is not 1963. I wonder if you know why I say 1963. For those of you who don't know, I can tell you what happened. The worst atrocities against Rastafari, brethren, them and sistren took place in 1963, where them wantonly, under the watchful eyes of the Prime Minister of Jamaica, now national hero, Sir Alexander Bustamante, almost wanted to wipe out the Rastafari community. Wipe we out. But we're still there. We're still there, stronger than ever. Remember when them say Haile Selassie dead in the 70s, and Rasta still there, stronger than ever. Well, them try wipe out Rasta in a 1963, 1 year after them so-called dependence, and 3 years after Haile Selassie come here. But we still stand up here. But we see the atrocities still going on, year in, year out, year in, year out. Still going on. We see the atrocities. After we start to say, all right, we're going to do certain things. If we come out of certain little sufferation and poverty and sort of humiliation, we have given the world a new way to look at life. We have given African people a new way to look at themselves as African people, from them head to them toe and beyond. And this is what continued to come upon us. But here the woman appealed to the Prime Minister last week on the stepping razor. We kind of send out a message to the Prime Minister, and he must listen. We ask again, I'm going to keep asking it. The Prime Minister of Jamaica is the first I ever hear so much negativity thrown at a Prime Minister, and I have negativity thrown at Prime Ministers. But it even amplified itself because of social media. But here one now. You see that audio tape that we just play at the beginning of the program? We're not stop playing it. We're not stopping playing it. And we are called upon all people who love justice. And we are called upon all the Rastafari brethren and sisters from the heart of hearts. We are called upon you now. We can't make this thing just done so in a 9-day wonder, because we see a whole heap of them done, We see a whole heap of them done. Remember Bongo Irons? You remember him? Pass away. Remember how them cut off Irie Irons' beard? Brethren who are Rastafari, most of him life, him children are Rastafari, him wife are Rastafari, him friend them are Rastafari, him brethren and sisters them are Rastafari, and them cut off him beard in a hospital. Remember last year, when the little girl was supposed to go to school, and them said them afraid of Jonjo and lice, never want to accept. And the government, this government, who don't like ganja, and who every time a strange persecution come up on Rasta, it so happened that it's this government in power, this government, the Jamaica Labour Party government. The worst atrocities that has been done against the Rastafari community is done by this government. And we say the police is part of the government. So if the police do something that is out of step and out of bounds, we have to say it's the government. Because the police force was started to do things like this after Paul Bogle. I will keep repeating that because the people them afraid for remember. Them afraid for remember. Them want to forget and afraid to remember. It is this government continuously that has been persecuting the people from 1950 until now. Remember Pinnacle? Who you think go up Pinnacle, go mash it down? Who mash down Pinnacle? Bakawal and Bill Garrison. It is this government. And now we say a young man, and we have to call him young man. A man who born after independence is leading an army against the people. Against the people. We are talking about this thing where we do. We're not going to fight, and we don't have nothing else to talk about, you know. I want the people them call and make we hear what them are saying, you know, because the more voices is heard, is the more them have to look and know that it's not a joke thing. Them can't keep doing this thing and expect nothing to happen, and people just forget about it and go about them business again. Justice, that is really what we are dealing with. And it's time, this whole heap of marching. Well, I hope nobody now march, but I hear say there will be someone will be gathered in Montego Bay. Yes, Montego Bay, a gathering, demonstrating, of course, and the next one in Mandela Park on Friday, and they will be going to the police station at Fort Park to demonstrate. We cannot let it go, you know. We cannot let it go. I hope we're not marching, you know. We're not march. We're not marching. Yes. Do what we are doing at a spot, a given spot, and make our voices be heard. But we cannot let this go, because a whole heap of them get let go, you know. Yeah, man, because we ball. Remember the little girl, when them never walk at school. Every year, when school time, them come up with this foolishness. Indian picnic their school and them ear long, go clear long of them back. Remember Jador picnic them? Them own family turn against them, you know. In our police station at that. In our police station. Yes. You know how much Rasta get cut off them. You know how much Rasta lads get cut off a Carol Garden. All the one them there to know where jump up and down and talk about Jah Rastafari and, you know, reggae music and them thing there. You know how much Rasta. Me can call a whole heap of Rasta when me know all men and people cut off them here, you know. People, normal people. Spanish Town Road. Just grab them and say, and it's Rasta there, yeah, and cut off them locks. With buckle. Remember when you couldn't go to prison, if you try to go to prison, them cut off your locks. Try to go to prison, any charge you charge, for you have locks, you have to cut it off. And them, the people them used to persecute Rasta with the aid of the government of the state. It's a terrible thing. So we can't let it go. Yes, yeah. Yeah, talk loud.
Bless up, man.
Blessed.
Yeah, I have my input in all this little thing, yeah.
Yeah.
A long time this thing I go on Muta.
And that the song just say long time, long
right.
time.
Hear this, may I tell you personal experience. I'm 63 years old.
Yeah.
And sometime in the 60s. And sometime after me 68. Between them time to 69 at Marywood Primary School in St. Elizabeth. A teacher decided one day, say, some of the boys, them here no comb or whatever, you know? And she'll use a comb and run through your ear. I personally decide, say, that cannot happen to me. Remember, it's not because I was naughty, you know. Just listen me. When she reached me, I push her away. A struggle developed and I push her off. Not because of disrespect She called the principal, respect to that principal, Mr. Bernard at the time. And I said to Mr. Bernard, my brother, when me and him living at the same house, we don't share the same comb. I alone use my comb. And him pacify it with her and sure say, all due respect, you know, wrong.
Yeah, I like how you don't make nobody use your toothbrush.
Right. I have my valid reason.
Mm.
Now, in a modern days like this now, a woman look at her next woman and trim off her hair and she's not a child, is not your baby.
Mm.
Eh?
Mm.
I think we should have a vote in the country like a election. What happened to that lady?
She must be carried to a court.
Look here,
and charged.
Business,
and she must lose her job.
Me upset, but she will lose her job. She not supposed to have no job right now. I know she lose.
Well, you see that government, yeah? The government, yeah, we just do it away where through the things we will forget it, you know. And then now just, you see like where the politician, where they beat the woman with the stool, the chair. And you see right now in the parliament still, them just sideways and just give him a little leave and bring him back. And know him still in the parliament. And that them things are going to happen here, so no, you know. Where them going to just ease round and ease round. Nah, ease round.
Look how it go. A woman, your same gender.
Yes.
She not take up for you. Regardless of the fact that she in a taxi and a man may behave unruly with the police. The police pepper spray and it affects she. And she get grumpy. Of course she have a right to
and ball out, what you mean? Ball out.
No, man.
She have a right to ball out to them.
Eh?
Why you can't talk to police for your rights? Ball out. And then you carry the woman got court.
And
charge her $6,000.
A woman. We should have sympathized with her. Regardless.
The woman is not showing no remorse, Rasta. The woman, that police woman is not showing no remorse. If I tell you the things where I hear people say,
who appear, how we appear. Eh?
Anyway, you will have to know, Bridget.
Full time for them thing they stop, brother.
You will have to know.
Tell you that. Eh?
We're not going to take it off of the books, you know. You see, them are going to tired for you. Watch out. If a man don't like it, you know, him can't lock off this program from now, you know, because him not, this are my tool, this are my weapon of resistance. And it can't come off. This can't come off. This cannot come off. You understand? Yes.
When this happened, when I tell you about when I go to school in a motor, them time the 63 thing,
the Coral Garden thing.
Them time there, you know. And me remember 2 Rasta man in the area at St. Elizabeth, one from somewhere on a bread not walk way there.
Mm-hmm.
See, I have a next one where maybe him did lose some screw, I don't know if I choose something towards that. But him end up dead at prison because him commit an offense which him did deserve to go to prison because him beat him youth to death. His son. You understand? I mean, I tell you, people, you used to have people where, I don't know for whatever reason, but it's like from a man have nothing on his head, him not have no space in the society, a lot of people. So some of the things we reach with are because we see them people if it stand up and say it not happen because it not happen for them doorstep or no one step on for them.
Well, you know, Bridget, I can tell you something. You see, in the 60s, all the people them was against Rasta with the government. The government and the people. You see, this time, you know, you have people who not stand for that, you know. You have people sympathizers of Rasta will now stand up and say, brutalize, even on a humanitarian level, brutalize people and then turn on and go like it now, you know. Watch out. I can tell you something, Regine. You see, if Rasta, after going through all of this and come to dispatch as you know, and look at that we try to go and Naya being and all them, you see, if Rasta stand up now and all next week and the other week and no justice not take place and we not say nothing about it and we not do nothing about it, me I tell you, man, a worthless set of ones them, I that me will call them. Worthless. We're going to move still. We're going to move.
Yes.
We're going to move, Bridget.
Yeah,
yes.
Man, respect, man.
This is the cutting 1963. Even before 1963, in the 50s. And right now, this is 2021. And we still have to cry the same cry. You know, you push a dog around for so long. One day that dog going to turn and bite you. Yes, Hail.
Hail, I.
Blessed.
Blessed. Water.
Yeah.
Light. Yeah, you know, we just there and listen to the program most Wednesday night and Thursday 2 o'clock. I always chip in for listen to you because you always come with some positive vibration from your youth. Yeah, and you know that like a Rastafarian thing, it hurt my feelings so much, my general.
I don't know who it no hurt, Bridget. I don't know who it no hurt.
Yeah, man, it hurt me so much. All my missus cut up about it. She said, from she pick me and all her mother said, I got a shop. She said, police just stop and cut Rasta man here. She traumatized because she have a good in her ear for her. She not really Rasta. Still. Me not Rasta neither, about my honor Rasta on certain levels. Can be honest to you. Yeah, honor Rasta. And you are one of the men who kind of make me have a love for Rasta because you have some positive vibration in you. Straight when I listen to you. And, you know, I just learn a lot when I hear you talk. Nothing I put together out of your words. I make myself a man more time and just know that this is the road they walk. But the government system here and the private sectors and the bigger heads in the country, everybody needs to step out with this, brother. It's too much. From the little boy to go to school, the Carol Garden thing, and now this, it's too much, Muta. It's too much. Yeah, it's too much, my general.
Well, that's what one of the people them cry out for. And that's what one of the people them know say, it's too much.
Yeah, man.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
And one of the people them who's in authority, if you know that, say, you push a dog around for so long. I mean, I'll say it again, you know. You push a dog around for so long, one day that dog going to turn and bite you.
Yeah, it must bite you, you know.
Yes.
I'm going to get to realize, I push him around.
Yes.
I'm going to bite you. Definitely have to bite you, you know. I'm going to tired of this pushing. You see me?
Brethren, something I got to be done, you know.
It has to be done.
Something I got to be done, and me I tell you, say.
It has to be done. Because me can't tell you, if the marching and the protesting in my era me live and when me associate, me have to join because me is not a Rasta.
But you don't have to be in the area to go join it. You can't go somewhere, you can't go which party they go join it, you know.
Yeah, man, me willing to skip a day, you know.
Yeah. May I tell you, man, it's rough. It's rough, brethren. Anyway, we're going to move.
Yeah, man, I'm glad about
Call upon the people in Jamaica to reject this talk about emancipation. It's a scheme, it's a scam about emancipation. You see them not put nothing in emancipation day, but watch and see when them claim say independence day and we know say Jamaica no independent. And during the time of celebrating Emancipation Day, the authorities of Jamaica, the land of wood and water, saw it fit that one of their cronies, one of their criminal counterparts, by way of a female, would take another female and carry her into a bathroom and cut off her locks. And when the scissors look like it is too dull, she go for another locks, another scissors, and cut off the sister locks. Even though she hear a superintendent tell her, say, watch her, what that you do? what that you do? You know, we not back you with that one, you know. I hope him remember saying they said that, you know. I hope him remember saying they said that when the court case come up, you know. Say him now back her, you know. Because she not have no back. I mean, know she could have all picnic. As a police woman, boy, would I like to talk to that woman there, you know, Rasta? Would I really like to talk to that police woman there, you know? As a police woman, and you have your picnic, you don't like come home. What are them people, man? Who that woman there? Who is that woman? What kind of mindset? What kind of thinking? How can a woman be so evil? Because I hear people hold on Rasta and trim Rasta, and I never hear a woman hold on a next woman and cut off them here Rasta. It's where the woman they come from. Out of which dark, deep abyss. Where she come from? And she don't have no remorse about it. She don't feel no way about what she do. So what the authorities are going to do about it? What the authorities is going to do about it? Are we going to just love it and make it go on so? A 9-day wonder? Era says, we're going to just make it just say so. Because watch out. Them cut off Irons being in a hospital, you know. And up till now, we don't hear nothing more about it, you know. We don't hear nothing more about it, you know. That just gone like so, you know. Years. I can't bet you say the amount of ear where them cut off a theme beard is older than the person who cut it. It's older than the person who cut it. I know the brethren dead, traumatized. And you have people out there who talk about, so the ear can't grow back. Ear can't grow back. You think it's so this thing go? You think it's so this thing go? You think it's so this thing go? After you take a commitment and feel a way about a situation, and I want to come cut off your locks without your authority. And DJ KEMAR, yes KEMAR, you're going good. You're going good, Virgin. DJ KEMAR.
You don't know it's your original Tikiana D, your heavyweight champion. And I'm representing for DJ KEMAR, the finest TV. Subscribe and just do the right thing, no man.